Hey guys, and welcome to a tutorial on how to land in FSX. A couple of you have been asking me in inboxes about how to land a 737. So I'm just going to give you a quick tutorial. I'm just going to pause it so I can explain a bit better. So basically what you want to have is your flap set to about 75 degrees. This can be achieved by pressing F7 twice if you have a keyboard, or just use joystick controller. I'm not sure what you have because I don't own a joystick. Now you don't want to be at full throttle, obviously, and your approach speed wants to be at about 180, which is actually the perfect speed to land. As you can see, I've just got it set onto idle. The gear's down because you don't want to be belly landing, and the airport is lined up with the runway. So. And you do just a quick tip: you do not want to land with the parking brake set, which is this, because otherwise you're gonna really mess up your plane in real life. Alright, so let's just bring it in for landing. As you can see, I'm not too steep on the glide path. I'm just perfectly straight-ish. If I get any lag, I'm sorry about that, but I really don't have the best computer for gaming. If you start to lose altitude too quickly, then you should consider increasing your throttle, but not full throttle, because if you're in that situation, you should really consider going around. So I'm still in that position. I've just changed my glide path a little bit, so it's a little bit higher. So we're going to approach into landing now. The red lights indicates that I'm too low, but considering this is just a tutorial, just gonna say something. That's supposed to be all white, the same color as the runway lights. So, okay, that's about it. When I'm gonna land, I'm gonna pause it and just give you a quick info. So, on approach 737, and when you land, you want to have the speed brakes and thrust reversers engaged. You want to steer down the runway with the rudder. Don't know what your keyboard setup is or joystick, but you can find that in the settings menu. So, alright, so let's just bring it in here. As you can see, I'm just going to cut the throttle as soon as I pass the red lights in front of me, because that indicates I am over the runway. And as you can see, I'm not going too fast or too slow, and I haven't had to adjust the glide path. So, cut the throttle, flare. Alright, now speed brakes and thrust reversers. Now, as you see, it'll start to slow down. Once you get to around 80 knots, then start to apply the brakes, because in real life that would be the proper area to start applying the brakes, because otherwise anything before that would rip off the tires. Alright, now just disengage the throttle and the brake and the speed brakes. Keep tapping on the brakes, otherwise you're going to go too fast. And then turn off the runway. Alright, that's about it. Just a quick note before I leave. As you saw with that, it's a little bit hard, but it doesn't matter. With a bit of time, you'll get used to the different aircraft that you use. I prefer 747-400, but considering I've got a custom setup, and many of you may not have that aircraft, I've not used it. I'm just going to use the default 737, which I haven't flown with for a couple of months or so. So, yeah, that's about it. Mr. Flight 1010 signing out.